PM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Another fucking day. And government is still at their bullshit. They still on that bullshit. Every day I wake up and all these pukes are still alive, man. It's fucking disappointing, man. The government control and manipulation and all of these deep attempts to confuse you about so much stuff, man. It's crazy. Anything from the school system and its inception and the correlation between, you know, the public school system and the prison system. We trying to get our homeschool shit down so we can homeschool the kids. Trying to get that figured out, get that ironed out, and then take that leap. Yeah, it's a tragedy, really, how obvious to me it is that they trying to deceive you about some very serious things all the time. The deception is everywhere, and it's just disturbing to me, really, to catch them red-handed in so much shit, man, and then still allow them to march on. Well, we all know better. We all know something's wrong, but we're so comfortable in our dependency on everything that the system has to offer that we have forgotten that they have hijacked all of the good things and created this false sense of dependency that we think that we need them for everything. But I ain't never seen a politician out here with a jackhammer or working a cement truck so that they can give us these motherfucking roads. It's never them. It's always somebody else. But it's them standing in between us and them with their hand in the cookie jar, and the shit's fucking ridiculous. I'm tired of it. It's just over and over again. I just keep on discovering and rediscovering points of contention that I got with them, man. That's just unforgivable, really, man. Even with this alien deception bullshit they got going on, this supposed to be full disclosure of what they're giving us, or some level of disclosure about like some alien presence. But this is what's funny to me, from everything to that Vegas alien thing. If y'all don't understand what that's about, look into that. Just last year there was a fucking alien presence and some pictures, and the police calling all this other shit about a flash, a light in the sky, and some aliens being some 10-foot aliens or so being on the ground in somebody's backyard. This is what they're trying to convince us is real, which is strange to me, because if disclosure has come to this point, that these are the stories that come out in accepted news sources, authoritarian news sources are actually saying these things, and look how calm and cool and collected everybody is about alien disclosure. It's strange to me. There's a numbness. We are numb to what it is that's being said, and that's spooky to me, because none of that alien disclosure has stopped the show. We all just kind of move forward, kind of because a lot of us are not even aware that this is being talked about heavily and openly. A lot of people don't realize that, and if you realize that, you don't know where to put your belief at, because like it's hard to trust them about anything at all. I assume that they lying about everything. That's the safest disposition you can have when you're talking about government business. Just assume that they fucking lying. Like, it's safe to do that. It's legit to do that. The police assume that you're gonna lie, cheat, steal, might even fight them, elude, fleeing, and all that. They assume all of that when they walk up to you, regardless of who you are or what the fuck else is going on. They assume the worst of you, because they believe that they're safer if they just assume the worst of you and then work their way backwards. That's definitely needs to be the position we take with they ass. They lying all the time and consider them armed and very dangerous, because that's exactly what they are. And the lying and the bullshit about this alien disclosure shit bugs the fuck out of me, because my rational mind won't allow me to ignore certain things that this really reveals to me about anything. First of all, if this alien thing is real at all, and they are describing to us and pointing out things and giving us what they want us to believe is tangible evidence of alien disclosure, bro, this look like the movies and stuff. So how did that happen? Because y'all weren't guessing what this would look like, and then guessing almost exactly right in your depiction of the aircraft, how they function, who's actually piloting these things. All of that shit that they're trying to give us right now as disclosure looks like the movie shit. So were we right all of this time by saying the government is lying, they have alien technology, they have some kind of fucking business relationship with this alien presence, and that the truth of it is going to be to our detriment in regards to where this relationship really is between this alien presence and governments of the world. We look at this and we call these things out. We see it in movies. But this whole time we've been calling them out on this, they've been calling us conspiracy theorists, liars, spreading false information and misinformation all over the internet for years now about the alien thing specifically, because it's one of the biggest things, one of the earliest things in this internet sensation of this global communication, that people talked about the alien presence, the potential alien presence. Now, or even in this ancient alien kind of a mindset that the past was more advanced than what we are right now, that there's been a loss of the knowledge or awareness of these things. I can go on and on about all that stuff because I find that shit to be interesting. But the fact of the matter is that they've been calling us stupid conspiracy theorists who don't know what the fuck is going on, and we just want to hate on the government, and we're actually kind of tinfoil hat crazy people. They've been saying this all this time, and now in the midst of disclosure, they look like all the shit that we said that they look like. They look just like the movies, which also means that if the presence is here now, that it's always been, and they actually been modeling these movies behind real knowledge and experience and understanding and awareness that they have about this shit, which means that Hollywood will also have to know that, which means that they are eligible to be in the know about these things in this intertwining of entertainment and government business. You can tie all of these things together and go, motherfucker, what else is there? Because this is an admittance that y'all will call people crazy when they're actually right about how tied together Hollywood is with government business, and what y'all willing to do behind that Hollywood shit to deceive us or guide our perception about things. That's what I see. That's what I see. So the alien disclosure, man, come on, bro. This is all fucking weird to me, and we can force them into true disclosure about what the fuck is going on with things like the required Treaty. If you don't know what the required Treaty is, look into that. It's supposed to be this treaty that governments of the world have with an alien presence, that they get technology and shit from the alien presence in exchange for weird shit like gold and human subjects, all types of weird things, and they actually help guide government business on the earth to the tune of what it is that they want the earth to be, and it's slowly being turned over to that. And maybe this whole lizard people thing, I don't know. I don't know about the lizard people thing. I'm not quite keen. I mean, you can tell what it is that I'm not sure of, because you rarely hear me talk about it, or I'll bring it up in passing, barely, maybe, might not even mention it too much at all, like abortion and a few other things that I just don't know how to feel about, so I don't talk about it. That's why you never hear me talk about that shit. You never hear me talk about a lot of things that I actually do be, I be thinking about, but I won't say too much on, because if I can't bring the same passion that I bring about the government manipulation, if I don't know enough to feel that passionate about it, then I probably won't speak on it too much, because I want to know that once I do speak on it, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I mean that shit. I ain't trying to take shit back. I ain't taking nothing back that I ever said about government control or none of that shit. Fuck them. To the death, to the dirt with their ass. Because the damage that they cause is insurmountable. They have put the human experience on a crash course that we can stop them tonight and get back to all the earthly peace and freedom, because the freedom might be a little bit of dangerous, because people gonna think that they can just hurt you, so you're gonna have to address that often. But I'm okay with that, because it's way better than giving the illusion of authority this lane so that the worst of us can populate government employment and law enforcement, so that they can get the best cover that society has to offer for the bad people to do the bad stuff. And they are the best at doing all of the bad stuff. Government is real fucking good at doing all of the shit that they claim to be trying to keep you from doing for your safety. The trafficking of the little people, the little young human beings, they do that. And they do that better than any fucking random guy thinks he's going to kidnap a child or some shit like that. Man, you small potatoes, boy. You should have got a government job. You can do that shit on a grand scale, get rich off of it, and be damn near untouchable, undetectable, because people won't fucking grab hold enough to the truth that that's what you're doing to even pay it the respect that it deserves for them to even look in your direction. More or less, actually fucking stop you too. Should have got a government job. That's where that's where the cover is at. That's where the protection is at for your bitch ass to do that bitch ass shit to the kids, bro. Fuck y'all. I hope y'all all die too. Anybody in government business or entertainment that's got anything to do with diddling the kids and the mind control shit and the breaking and splitting of the personalities that you do when you get kids into these vulnerable positions for you to abuse them, man, fuck you if you're doing all of that. And the CIA and all the other studies that they've done in the past to kind of tinker with this, to see what it is that's happening, that type of shit, Mockingbird, Operation Mockingbird, and other operations that they've been on, man, fuck y'all too. I don't care how smart y'all think you are and all these things that y'all do. The fact of the matter is you have to get over on people for you to be free to do this, and you haven't gotten over on me or other people. So the jig is up. You're not even that motherfucking smart, and you made of flesh. So ain't nobody's worried about the bullshit that y'all got going on. Anybody can get it. You're not untouchable. None of y'all. So fuck you for all of the bad shit that you're doing. The hero is supposed to fucking call you out and then challenge you to a fucking fight, bro. Period. All of the fucking bullshit of the hoping and praying that ain't gonna work with your Jesus. He ain't saving none of this shit. He hasn't saved it thus far. Are you insane to wait for him or anybody? What the fuck is all of that about anyway? We can talk about it. But all this fugazi fucking hope that y'all trying to throw into the voting booth and all that other shit, man, wake the fuck up, bro. You're not going to get none of that sweet shit that you want while they are marching you towards all of this doom and gloom, and you know that that's what they want from you. You're not going to really get it by asking, praying, begging, and voting. That shit don't stop them when they're on a fucking hard fucking stampede towards the finish line for the shit that they want. They are really good at doing all of this shit, and they want that shit by any means. They will fuck you up about it. You're not going to get it by begging them or asking them or shaming them into compliance with your peace-loving ass. It's not going to happen. You going to have to shoot shit. That's all I see, bro. And that's just an honest observation. I'm not wishing or calling anybody to action. I'm telling you. You're not going to be able to slay the dragon without a sword. Are you insane? I'm not crazy for saying that. I'm not calling for anything for saying that. It's an observation. An evil that's this fucking strong that wants to dominate the earth, whether they have benevolent intentions or malevolent intentions, it wouldn't even matter. You can't stop the momentum that they have, good or bad, unless you get super duper. You gotta exhibit some fight, bruh. Period. And if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong, that there's another way. And if I'm right and you know it, then now you got to live with the fact that you understand and you ain't going to do shit about it. Wu Bang, RPM, Trade Vietnam, and this bitch, get a fucking gun today and tell all of the bullies, no matter if they got a government job or a bad job, man, if you a bully, you supposed to fucking go down, bruh. And I don't give a fuck about none of that other in-between shit. You the bad guy, lay in the fucking dirt.